And welcome back, everybody. First semifinal of the 2019 Red River Athletic Conference Volleyball Tournament here on the campus of Our Lady of the Lake University in San Antonio. As the first one comes up here, as it's going to be the number 4 seed, University of the Southwest, who were able to escape a 5-set thriller against Jarvis Christian earlier today, as they come into this one with a 12-19 record on the season, as they go up against Wiley College. Wiley, the number 2 seed. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm not against Wiley, against Houston Tillotson, the number 1 seed here in this matchup. As Houston Tillotson out of Austin, Texas comes in here, 24-5 on the season, 11-1 in conference play, as they got their second consecutive conference championship, first outright ever, as they won this season and was co-champions with St. Thomas, Our Lady of the Lake, and Wiley College a season ago. Going up against Southwest. Southwest, a very experienced team in the conference tournament. They are 10-9 all time. Coming against Houston Tillotson. Tillotson 3-10 all time in conference play in the conference tournament. Right now, Houston Tillotson with their head coach Dan Banke, who in his 5th season, who got Coach of the Year honors for this season, coming into this one with an 82-51 career record at Houston Tillotson, as they won both matchups against the University of Southwest this year, both in straight sets. Houston Tillotson with 9 all-conference players on their roster going up here against University of Southwest. University of Southwest with 4 all-conference players on their club. Houston Tillotson also this season with front row player of the year, Tiara Thompson. Also co-setter of the year, she shares that with Alexis Souza of Wiley, as Annabelle Bustamante. Defensive player of the year, Mir Tillman. And again, Coach of the Year, Dan Banke. As they come into this one here against the University of the Southwest. Southwest with a tough matchup. They didn't expect to be as tough as it was against Jarvis Christian, as Jarvis Christian gave them everything they had. After falling down 2-0, Jarvis Christian fought back and forced a 5th set, which Southwest was able to come away with a 17-15 victory, fighting off a match point from Jarvis Christian as well. But here we go as we get ready to start this one. Actually, it was 18-16, the final in that 5th set there. Here from Maybe Gymnasium on the campus of Our Lady of the Lake University. Winner of this one will play in the championship game tomorrow afternoon at 1 o'clock, as they will take on the winner of our final semifinal coming up at 7 o'clock. And that will be the host, Our Lady of the Lake, the 3 seed against the 2 seed, Wiley College. So Houston Tillotson out of Austin, Texas. University founded in 1875. Going against University of Southwest out of Hobbs, New Mexico. Founded in 1962. So here. So Bustamante, first team all conference with the opening serve. Set up by Byland. Bustamante. Set back, set over there by Garza. Lopez. Domino with the dig. Back around, putting over and finding an empty spot in the floor is Thompson. And that will give Houston Tillotson a 1-0 lead here in set number 1. Bustamante serve, and not able to, goes over the antenna, not able to get a clean return, and 2-0, Houston Tillotson with the lead. Annabelle Bustamante, setter of the year, and first team all-conference with the serve over, as Lopez there. Byland sets back, and that's put over by Hardison. Sent back at the net, blocking error, and put down the kill by Thompson. And Tillotson out to a quick 3-0 lead as Sierra Thompson, the senior out of Houston, Texas, getting her 275th kill of the season. Bustamante now. Up and over. Lopez. Byland sets up as Esparza puts it over. Bustamante, and that's put down by Ganesis. As Kiana Gaines, and it's 4-0. Houston Tillotson out and running early on here. Bustamante there over. It's up inside, and that's over the top, and did not keep it up off the floor as Hardison puts that down for Southwest as Southwest gets on the board here now, trailing 4-1. As Hardison, we did not see a lot of Taylor Hardison, the junior out of Hobbs, New Mexico, in the match against Jarvis Christian. As she is out here early on now. Espada comes in, the return is going to be wide by Espada. And Southwest now back to within 2. Southwest, a very scrappy team. Fights hard for points, does not give up on balls. Coming up here against the Tillotson team with a strong net play and set team. Good defensively and a lot of power from the hitters. So 5-2, Houston Tillotson now. Takes a 5-2 lead as Alicia Garcia with the serve over. As Esparza. Domino sends it over. Byland sets up by Hardison. Bustamante put up by Tillman. And back up over the net there by Garza. Back again Hardison. Hardison is going to find the line on that far side. And the point. 5-3. So Sarah Marquez now to serve for the Mustangs. Marquez serve is over. Domino with the reception. Bustamante back over to Domino. Marquez back around Esparza. Blocked there at the net. Kept alive now. Sent over there by Dribblist. And that's not going to find its way over. And 6-3 now, the score in favor of Houston Tillotson. Dennis coming out. Pavlicek coming in. As Danielle Pavlicek, the sophomore from San Antonio. And point for Houston Tillotson. 7-3. Patience Oakpay doing double duty with camera and score now. Multitasking. And doing a great job on camera and everything Patience has done for us here this volleyball season. Pavlicek serve is over. Back there and put down by Lavingo. So Lavingo gets the point. And back to within 3 now is Southwest, trailing 7-4 here against Tillotson. So Esparza to serve. Alexia Esparza sends it over. Brought up by Tillman. Bustamante across the Domino, blown up at the net. There by Byland. And back to within 2 now. As Esparza, the freshman from Killeen. Bustamante and Domino. An unforced error, not able to, kind of lost what she was doing in midair there. And so 7-6 now, Southwest back to within 1. And something that we've seen with the Red River this year is you have the teams that people expect a lot. With Houston Tillotson and Wiley College, Our Lady of the Lake. But Jarvis Christian, Texas College, and Southwest all showing improvement and going the youth route here And that set away at a point there by Houston Tillotson, 8-6. Southwest, a young team, a lot of freshmen, as was Texas College, as is Jarvis Christian, and a lot of improvement from both those teams coming in. And I expect an ever-improving Red River Athletic Conference with volleyball. Over the top. Set up there by Marquez, and Lavingo puts it down. And Southwest trails by 1 now. So Autumn Lopez now, sophomore from San Antonio, with the serve over. There by Tillman. Pushed over by Barrett. Over the top, Domino, not able to get under there for the dig. Was Southwest, and so it's 9-7 as Houston Tillotson back up by 2 now. So Brianna Domino, the senior from Richmond, Texas, coming up. 25 aces on the season, team leader in that category for HT. It's Esparza now, it's Marquez. And over the top, kept alive there by Tillman. Barrett sends over the top to Thompson, kept alive. Pushed up again by Lopez, and back is Byland. Over the top, Marquez sets it up again to Esparza, and Tillman not able to get there. So Esparza picking up her first kill, and back again to within 1 is Southwest, trailing 9-8. Byland sends it over the top, kept alive by Tillman. Barrett, that was Domino. Lopez and Esparza back there at the net and sent down by DeAndre. So Adna DeAndre, the junior from Katy, playing the net strong there and gives Tillotson a 2-point advantage now. So Beer Tillman, senior from Houston, sends it over. Byland all the way across, and the shot there by Mancera, but able to return there by Domino. Byland across again, up there at the net, blocked up by Tillotson. Barrett looking, sends back across. Byland sets back. Harrison Hartson into the net there, and a 3-point lead now for Tillotson as they've jumped out to their largest lead of the match here at 3. Set number 1 here. That's 3 out of 5. Winner in the championship game and a chance to go to nationals tomorrow. Over the top, popped up in the air by Barrett, kept alive by Domino, now put over by Tyson. Byland sets up, and Drabellis into the net there, returned there by Esparza at a point, and now a 4-point lead for Houston Tillotson. So you expect to see a lot of hard play, scrappy play from Southwest, but you're going to see a lot of veteran and hard play, and that's a mistake, with 2 touches there by Southwest. That'll be a 5-point lead for Houston Tillotson. And Tillotson with 5 seniors on this team. With the experience, not going to make a lot of the mistakes that Southwest will today, as they got close to the net and pushed over behind them there by Gaines. And a timeout call by the University of the Southwest. As they trail 14-8, we'll take a break. You're watching the 2019 Red River Athletic Conference Volleyball Tournament on the Rec Sports Net. So Mir Tillman to serve here for Houston Tillotson with a 14-8 lead here in set number one. As they're starting to pull away a bit here from the younger Mustangs. And that will catch the antenna there by Mancera. And it's now 6-point advantage of 14-8. And a boy. So 15-8 the score is Mir Tillman. Sets the serve over. Byland sets up. Barrett and over the top and put down by Gaines. And it's now a 9-point lead for Houston Tillotson. As their size and length there at the net, it's starting to be a bit too much for Southwest. Pushed back by Hardson. Barrett pushed across and again back over. Kept alive Esparza, but going to be a violation on Southwest on Joyner. And a 10-point lead at 18-8. Tillman back. Sets up there. Tillman able to put it down. As Tillman gave sort of a little hesitation that seemed to throw off the Tillotson net defenders. And was able to find a space in there between them. And it's 18-9 now in favor of Tillotson. Barrett puts over to Thompson. Set up there. And Esparza over the net off the fingertips of the defenders. Barrett back, sent up again there. That time sent over by Tyson. Lopez back, Esparza again, sent back over. Lopez, great dig. Back Esparza again. And that's going to be touched by Mir Tillman and a point for Southwest. So after scoring 9 in a row on Southwest, the Mustangs have come back, score the last two to get within 8 here. Over the top there, Barrett. Over the top, Thompson sent back down by Joyner. Tyson got that one up. Lopez back. Hardson there into the net, unforced error. Actually, no, Byland unforced error into the net. 9-point lead for Tillotson. Bustamante checks back in as well as Savannah Garza. So Annabelle Bustamante, senior setter from Laredo, Texas. 520 assists on the season. Set all the way across Esparza there at the net, kept alive Lopez. Again, Hardson over the top of the defenders there. Bustamante again, sent back Thompson. Up in the air, over the top, into the net, mishitting. The shot there is Thompson. Unforced error, 18-11 now in favor of Houston Tillotson. So Jasmine Espada, freshman, defensive specialist from Killeen, Texas, in to serve. She had some big-time serves in the first match against Jarvis today. Set up, and that's sent down with power there by Barrett. Oh, I'm sorry, not Barrett, by Thompson. See it, Tiara Thompson, the senior from Houston, picks up another kill. As and point. Was close there, but Lavingo able to put that one in. As Martinique Lavingo, the freshman from Bloomfield, New Mexico, gets Southwest back within 8. Miss hit for a moment. Up over the top there, Gaines puts the point down. 4th kill now for Gaines in the match, and that'll put Houston Tillotson back up by 9. So Danielle Pavlicek in to serve. And Byland, Marquez, and Levinko, and a violation before by Houston Tillotson. And so it's now 7-point advantage for Houston Tillotson. Southwest Esparza with the serve. Bustamante sets up and put down by Domino. And a 9-point advantage here. So Tyson is checked back in now for Houston Tillotson. And Valencia Barrett, the sophomore from Lamarck, Texas, in to serve now. Barrett over the top, kept alive Esparza. Marquez, Levinko put back, and that's going to be touch the net there. That's a violation there by Brianna Domino. And Southwest within 8. But they have a lot of work to do if they want to get back in this first set. Over the top, Domino mishit, kept alive by Tillman for a moment. And so, Autumn Lopez doing the job there with the serve. Down by 7, over the top, Barrett pushes back, blocked at the net. And point now for the Mustangs with a 6-point lead now. Tillotson is led by as many as 10 in this first set. Over the top as Domino. Barrett doing a good job to keep it alive. Back at the net, caught the antenna. Point Southwest. And timeout called by Coach Dan Vanke. And we'll take a timeout too. You're watching the 2019 Red River Athletic Conference Volleyball Championship on the Olu Saints Network, on Rack Sports Net. And welcome back. As the audio in here got a little loud and gave us a little jump up here, and whistles. Lopez gets it over. Barrett back around, pushed back by Tyson. At the net, pushed over the top too much. There by Marquez. And it's now 23-17, 6-point advantage for Houston Tillotson. So Domino to serve now. Domino with 2 kills and a dig so far this afternoon. On the top now. Push back around. Pushed there by Byland. Over the top, Marquez. Put up by Esparza. Sent back at the net. Domino. And that's going to go wide. The return by Thompson. And back to within 5 now. Thompson is going to find its way in as she makes up for the error there. Her 4th kill now, and it's set point now for Houston Tillotson. As Mir Tillman in to serve. As Gaines will check back in. Kiona Gaines, a senior from Katy, Texas, at the net, along with Tyson and Thompson. Over the top. Artisan back there as Joyner, and point and set, and goes to Houston Tillotson. The first one, 25-17. to 18. We will take a break. We'll be back with set number 2 here in a moment. You're watching the 2019 Red River Athletic Conference Volleyball Tournament on the RAC Sports Net. So welcome back to Maybe Gymnasium on the campus of Our Lady of the Lake University in San Antonio, Texas. And this first semifinal of the 2019 Red River Athletic Conference Volleyball Tournament, as Houston Tillotson takes the first set against the University of Southwest, 25 to 18. Winner of this one takes on the winner of the next semifinal coming up at 7 between the host school and third seed Our Lady Lake University and the number 2 seed Wiley College out of Marshall, Texas. Other news around the conference: cross country sweep for Our Lady Lake University men and women take the conference title, and we'll head to the Nationals. In soccer, Our Lady Lake women defeat LSU Shreveport 2-1, and the University of the Southwest defeated LSU Alexandria 2-1 up in Texarkana today, and they will face each other in the soccer championship take place tomorrow up in Texarkana. For more information on Red River athletic activities, go to the website www.redriverconference.com. Make sure you follow the conference on Facebook and Twitter. Use the hashtag RRAC Sports. Over the top as Tillman with the return. Bustamante setting up as Garza had to come over for it and had kind of a bad angle. And the first point coming to Southwest here in set number 2. So over the top there. And at the net there, it's Lopez. Marquez sets back over to Byland. Byland keeps it alive. Marquez will send it back. Esparza back over. And Lopez and all whistle. And 4 touches, they say. And the violation on Southwest. 1-1 the score. Set 2. So Alicia Garcia coming in. Garcia at the net is Marquez. That's put down over the top by Ganis. And Ganis has played strong at the net today. That's her 4th kill coming there. 2-1. Houston Tillotson takes the lead here. Up 1-0. And Marquez just blindly able to get that up over the top there. Tillman around over to Garza. Garza finds a wide space there in the sea of red of Southwest and gets the point down 3-1 now. Garza, an honorable all-conference selection member. Marquez Push back, and that's put down as Bustamante with the dig, and Tillman over the top, Domino. Marquez sneaks over the top, and there again, Tillman. Bustamante sets up Garza. Garza's going to be wide this time, and 3-2 now. Tillotson lead is down to 1. And that'll bring Esparza, the first day of all conference, up to serve now for Southwest. Over the top, kept alive there by Tillman for a moment, but Bustamante not able to get underneath it. Hits the floor, and we're tied at 3 now. It's set number 2. Esparza serving for the Mustangs. Up over the top, kept up there by Garcia. Now Garza back. There was Marquez. Lopez sets up for Byland. Byland back over to Bustamante. Puts up again by Tillman over to Domino. Domino back, going to find the back line. Point, HT. That's going to bring in now as Pavlicek will come in to serve. And Chapman also. Not Chapman, as DeAndre will check in. All the way across and blocked to the net there by Garza. Back it goes. From the back line, coming down to Esparza. Back again, Marquez. Lopez will set up for Byland. Byland sit back, blocking air out, point Southwest. So Jasmine Espada to serve here for the University of the Southwest. Espada over the top. Bustamante sets up, blocked at the net there, as it's blown up by Lineman and Larvingo. Both getting ahead on that one, and Southwest will take the lead here by 1. So Espada now serving. Over the top, catches top of the net. Domino keeping it alive. Over the top, Domino puts it over there. Espada puts up. Esparza comes charging, but just a little early on the swing there. And we'll send it into the net. And we're tied at 5. So Barrett to serve now for HT as Bustamante and Garza come out. And coming back in is going to be Tyson. So Barrett over the top. Esparza, Marquez, Byland, blown up at the net. The solo block coming in there from DeAndre. So Adna DeAndre, junior from Katy, 5'10", puts that one away and gives Tillotson the lead back again. Marquez, Lavingo into the shoulder of Barrett, and we're tied. And for Lavingo, that's kill number 5 for her. And that is a game high. And point for Tillotson. So Domino to serve now for Houston Tillotson. Senior from Richmond, Texas. Team leader in aces gets that one over. Byland, back, up in the net, kept over there, puts it down. So Drabelis able to put that one there. So Drabelis here to serve. So Drabelis puts it over the top there. Tied at 7. And put down by Tyson. So Tatiana Tyson picks up her first kill and a 1-point lead for Tillotson. So Gaines will check back in and Pavlicek will come out. Tillman to serve. Mir Tillman up and over. Byland all the way across. Esparza between the two defenders, Tyson and Gaines, and the point to tie it up at 8. So Lopez now to serve. for Southwest. Received there by Domino. Barrett around over, and it will catch the top of the hands there of the Mustang, as Thompson will get the point for HT, and they will take the lead back again. And Southwest tied up again here as Bustamante the serve. It's her and Garza have checked back in now. Byland back to Harrington and blocked at the net there by Thompson. So 10-8 now, 2-point advantage for HT as Bustamante to serve. Bustamante serve over. Byland pushes back and put over there by Mancera. Back, Thompson now around as Esparza. Bustamante keeps alive Domino. And Thompson just over the top there, Lopez. As Byland across. Esparza blown up at the net by Gaines and Garza. And again, about the same point as in the first set, as Houston Tillotson starting to get some space here. Now a 3-point advantage here against the University of Southwest. Bustamante catches over the top, service ace for Bustamante. That's Annabelle Bustamante picking up her second service ace of the match. And that will give her 18 now on the season. Over the top, Bustamante kept up there now. Put up, cross by into Mancera. Blocking error, point Southwest. Back to within 3 here. So Marquez will come in. Marquez will be serving here for Southwest. As Joyner at the net as well. Bustamante sets up around over 2. Thompson with some power puts it down. That's 6 kills now in the match for Tiara Thompson. And it's a 4-point advantage for Houston Tillotson. So Garcia now to serve for the Rams. Up over the top. Marquez back over to Mancera. Mancera puts it in. So Alexis Mancera gets her second kill now of the match for the honorable mention all-conference for Mancera, junior out of El Paso. Esparza with the long serve, sends it back, set right over to Domino. Garza just putting it over the net. Marquez now sets back over to Bynum. Gentlemen over to Bustamante, over the Domino. Kept alive, dug up by Lopez. Marquez back over, blow, just still over the net, put back over by Marquez. Bustamante again at the net, keeping it alive again, back over the top, Tillman. Over across, and that time Gaines puts it in. So Gianna Gaines had to work to get that point, and she did, and she got it. So Gaines now 5 kills in the match. So Pavlicek to serve here for Houston Tillotson. Up over the top. Lopez kind of mishit it there as Esparza looks back. Dribbleless puts back it over the top there. Put down and over and good by DeAndre. DeAndre cleans that one up, gets the first kill. 5-point advantage now for Houston Tillotson. Set number 2, Tillotson already up 1-0. A spot in the championship match tomorrow on the line here. Trevellis gets it over the top now. Bustamante crosses a Domino, and Domino with force and makes it a 6-point lead for Houston Tillotson. And Brianna Domino with her 4th kill now. Sets up and over. Sets up high from back. Esparza blocking air off DeAndre. And a 5-point lead now for Houston Tillotson. As Espada checks in, Larvingo will check back in. As Espada to serve here. It's right back over to Garcia with the reception. Looks back, Garza kept alive. Esparza. And over the top. And whistle violation. As Dribbleless, who got close in there under the net. After Marquez almost went under, violation goes there. So 6-point advantage, Houston Tillotson. Marquez all the way across and blocked at the net. Put down there by DeAndre. 7-point lead now for Houston Tillotson. Barrett serving. Over the top. Barrett. Domino pushes it back. Esparza. Marquez tries a sneak over. Not enough. And the point. And a timeout by the University of the Southwest. 19-11. Houston Tillotson leads set number 2. Up 1-0. You're watching the 2019 Red River Athletic Conference Volleyball Tournament on RAC Sports Net. And welcome back to the Mamie Gymnasium 2019 Red River Athletic Conference Volleyball Tournament. As Houston Tillotson with a 19-11 edge here in set number 2, up 1-0 on the University of the Southwest. A spot in the tournament championship game on the line here, and Lavingo slid behind and got in there and put down the point. So 19-12 the score here. Lavingo with a 6 kill on that one. Espada. Push back over the top. There's Tillman. Barrett steps up and blown up by Hardington. Sent back is going to be wide. Point for Houston Tillotson. That's now an 8-point lead. Now 20-12. So Domino serving here. Brianna Domino. 4 kills, 3 digs for Domino. Dribbleless gets it over the top there. Barrett. Sent back over by Thompson. Byland as Lavingo puts it back. Espada. Pushed over by Esparza. And keep it alive there, and Tillman able to get underneath to put that over. Back around, Hardison. And not able to return as a little mini collision between Domino and Barrett. As everyone's okay, and it's a 7-point lead for Houston Tillotson. As Addie Jimenez is coming into the match now. Jimenez into the net, service error. And an 8-point advantage now for HT as Mir Tillman to serve. Tillman up and over the top of the net there. Set up there by Lavingo, and Gannis not able to put a block there on that one. And the lead at 7. So Lopez sets in. So Dribbleless back ahead for Southwest. the net, put down by Mancera. So Alexis Mancera getting Southwest a little closer now, trailing by 6. Lopez, the libero. So the serve up and over there as Domino. Barrett will set up, and Tyson able to find that back corner. So Tatiana Tyson will pick up her second kill now of the match. As Tyson, 170 kills all the season, averaging just under 2 kills a set for Houston Tillotson. Back it goes. Hardison blocked at the net by Gannis. Back Hardison again, pushed over the top as Thompson. Barrett puts back, sent back down there by Mancera. Staying up, looking at over as Hardison. Jimenez will just send it over the top. Dug up nicely, Bustamante. Gannis there, able to put it back over again, Hardison. And again, there it goes, Hardison. Byland looking, Esparza over the top, kept alive by Thompson. Bustamante back, Garza kept alive again, over the top, and it's going to go over the antenna. And point for Houston Tillotson. Southwest can keep a point going. All the way across there, over the top, Mancera. Bustamante setting up Gannis, and Gannis puts it down at a point. That's now a 9-point advantage and set point for Tillotson, trying to go up 2-0. Bustamante over. Byland looks around. Esparza catches the antenna, and set number 2 will go to Houston Tillotson. 25-15, up 2-0. We'll take a break. We'll head to set number 3. Tillotson trying to head off to another conference tournament championship game and another conference tournament title, or trying to get their first conference tournament title, as you're watching the 2019 Red River Athletic Conference Volleyball Tournament on RAC Sportsnet. And welcome back. Third set about to begin here. Houston Tillotson going to try and close it out. And the University of Southwest trying to save their season and force at least a fourth set. That's these two teams. All-time record against these two teams. 9 wins apiece. As we get ready to start here. Set number 3 here. From Maybe Gymnasium on the campus of Our Lady of the Lake University on the west side of San Antonio. Just outside of downtown San Antonio. As Bustamante will start the serve here for Houston Tillotson. Bustamante over. And Joyner puts it over. Bustamante a little late getting under it there and sends it under the net. Point for Southwest. So Southwest will start off with a 1-0 lead here, set number 3. So Marquez to serve, up and over. Domino, Bustamante. Domino from back will send it over the top. Marquez just trying to send it back and will, but sends it wide. At a point for Houston Tillotson, and we're tied at 1. So Garcia now to serve. Alicia Garcia, the sophomore from here in San Antonio, puts it up over the top there. Marquez sets up Esparza off the top, the hands of the defenders, points. So the first team all-conference, Esparza puts that one down. And that'll be her 5th kill of the match. Both teams 37 digs apiece here in this match for these teams. Bustamante, Domino had to double pump there and not able to keep it off the floor as Marquez set a point for Southwest. And for Houston Tillotson, we're tied at 2. So Pavlicek now to serve. And sends it back. Dribblist gets it now round over 2. Larvingo. Marquez now. Esparza. Kept alive there by Garcia. Back around Garza and down. And point HT. So 3-2 the lead here for Houston Tillotson. As Pavlicek to serve again. Pavlicek, a sophomore from here in San Antonio. 15 aces coming into today on the season. Marquez around. Larvingo over the top. Bustamante keeping it alive. Pavlicek. Now Domino at the net. Punching it up and 2 touches. Oh no, carried. Look from this angle as Byland had got it 2 in a row, but she kind of lifted it there. So it's going to be a point for Houston Tillotson, up 2 now, 4-2. Marquez sets up Larvingo, and Larvingo puts it down. And Larvingo picks up her 8th kill of the match. The second team all-conference member there. Now Esparza now. Sends it over the top now, Bustamante. Sets up Garza, puts it back down, Larvingo puts it back. Bustamante back deep. Jimenez looking, Byland, Marquez, back again. Dribbler puts it back over the top. Bustamante, Domino from back, and in between Jimenez and Esparza. And an empty spot on the floor and point. A 2-point lead here for Houston Tillotson. So Barrett to serve now for Houston Tillotson. Houston Tillotson over the top. Byland. Marquez around. Dribblist will get it down there. Nice dig there by Tillman. Domino will put it over. Kept alive Esparza. Now Marquez. Dribblist back to Tillman again. Barrett sets back over the top there to Tyson. Sets up high. Esparza from deep is going to go just long. At point for Tillotson as they've doubled them up now, 6-3. So Taylor Hardison will check back in. Hardison, a junior from Hobbs, New Mexico. They're the hometown of the University of Southwest there in Hobbs. And service ace from Barrett. Barrett came in with 13 on the season, picks that one up. And that is the first, and that'll be her 14th now of the season. 7-3 lead now, the serve over. Marquez back and pushed over by Byland. I think everyone was a little confused at where that was going. Put back to DeAndre, kept alive. Esparza. Byland will push it back deep. Tillman there for it. Barrett around the domino. Blown up at the net by Byland and Larvingo. And now back to within 3. Byland serves over. Barrett pushes up. Domino. And again, not able to keep it alive. Point for Tillotson. Domino now 8 kills of the match for Domino. As Domino came in, number 2 on the team in kills at 260 on the season and averaging 2.8 kills per set and a 142 attack percentage. And point there for Houston Tillotson. That's Domino again there. A 9-4 5-point lead. Domino back over the top. Back around. Mancera. Domino. Barrett will set up for Thompson and a blocking error out. And point for Tillotson. 6-point lead here. So Tillotson, their size and experience seem to be a little bit too much now as a service error. As the Mustangs getting a point there, but they're still in a bit of a hole here in set number 3 and down 2-0. As Lopez now to serve. Lopez, 24 aces coming into today. That's a whistle. Lopez, right to Tillman. Barrett, around over to Thompson. And Thompson, once again. Now 8 kills, her and Domino. Team high for Houston Tillotson. That's how it's been most of the season, as Tierra Thompson, number 1 on the team in kills at 274 this year and just under 3 per set. Number 2 on the team in hitting percentage is Thompson at 242. 6-point lead here for Tillotson. It's Tillman up over the top. As Hardison able to find it over. Tyson. Back it goes Thompson over the top there. Byland back over to Mancera. Tyson. Mancera keeps alive. Sets back deep. Esparza with the running start. Will send it over. But Tillman there. Push back again. Push back over the top. Kept alive Lopez. Now looks Joyner. And Joyner has been kind of quiet this one. Puts that one down. As Joyner will pick up her 3rd kill of the match now. And draw the Mustangs back to within 5. Hardison over. Barrett sets across Thompson. 2 touches. And a rare mistake on the set there by Barrett. That's Barrett, the sophomore. And that'll be sent long service error. And again, a 5-point lead now. So Annabelle Bustamante serving here for Houston Tillotson as Barrett and Tyson come out and Garza back in as well at the net with Gaines and Thompson. At the net, Gaines able to push back and point as carried over or pushed over there, and the point now at 6 at 13-7. Bustamante serve. Over. There's Bylum over to Mancera. Tillman there. Bustamante pushes back over Thompson. And blown up. No. Yes, it is down. And a violation. It in the serve now. Sarah Marquez the serve now for Southwest. Up and over Marquez. Thompson, good job keeping that one alive. Domino punches over. Marquez back now. Byland over the top there, but Garza there to support Gaines. And Gaines will make them pay. Gaines now her 7th kill. 30th kill of the match by Houston Tillotson. As they have a 278 attack percentage here in this 3rd set. Their best set by far on the attack. That's Garcia, service error, past the line there. And the Mustangs back again to within 5 points here. So Larvingo back in, Joyner out. Jimenez in to serve now. Up over the top there's Tillman. Domino trying to send it back as Garza will send it over now. Jimenez. Marquez sets up Larvingo, and it's off of Garza. Point. Southwest back to within 4 now for the Mustangs. Jimenez. Over the top. Tillman. Bustamante pushes over to Garza. Marquez now. Jimenez. And Bylum sends it long past the line. Point Houston Tillotson. Back up by 5. So Pavlicek now to serve for Houston Tillotson. And over there. Hardison there and slammed back down as that was lobbed up there. And Garza made him pay. 6 kills for Garza. For Garza. Savannah Garza, the sophomore from here in San Antonio. Now looks over the top and mistimed the jump there by Lavingo. And point is now a 7-point advantage for Houston Tillotson. As they're now 8 points away from the championship game. Hardison, Marquez looking as Bylum. Nice dig by Bustamante. Push back over Domino to keep it alive. Marquez, Lavingo blocked at the net by DeAndre. Hardison back deep as Garcia. Bustamante sets up. DeAndre blown up by Lavingo. And back to within 6 now. So Esparza now serving for the Mustangs. Over the top. As Garcia keeping that alive. And Domino is going to go long with it. So the 6th error, attacking error for Domino this afternoon. We'll bring the Mustangs back to 5. Domino trying to make up for it. She does. As Brianna Domino now 9 kills in the match. As Tatiana Tyson checks in, Barrett will be serving. Marquez around to Hardison. Off of Tyson. Point Southwest. Back to within 5 now. Manceto's checked back in as Byland will be serving. Byland over the top. Barrett pushes across. Domino sent back down by Lavingo. Over the top there by DeAndre. Push back there Garcia now. Barrett sets up for Tyson. Whistle and 2 touches by Barrett. Second time here in this set for the sophomore. And a timeout as Southwest has gotten to within 4. Take a break, 18-14. Tillotson leads, third set, up 2-0. You're watching the 2019 Red River Athletic Conference Volleyball Tournament on RAC Sportsnet. And welcome back. 18-14, Tillotson with the lead, up 2-0 here on Southwest. Winner advances to the championship game tomorrow afternoon at 1 o'clock. Domino gets that one down, and that's 10 kills now for Brianna Domino. And that will put her at 270 on the season. Well, the senior from Richmond, Texas, now serving. Bryland sets back. Laringo off of the left arm there of Thompson. At 19-15 the score. Push back around and down by Tyson. And Tyson again puts it up to 5. And Tyson, her third kill. And Southwest just not able to get on a run here against Houston Tillotson so far here in this third set. They'll get a point, but then Tillotson will answer right back. Harrison, there's Barrett. Domino sends it over the top. Hardison will miss-hit the unforced error wide. 6-point lead now for Houston Tillotson. So Mir Tillman now serving. Tillman over the top there. Lopez, Byland, and that's hit wide there by Joyner. As Tori Joyner, the senior, the lone senior on this team, has had a tough match here against Houston Tillotson. Now 22-15. Up across there as Hardison dug up nice by Domino. Barrett sends it over the top. Lopez. Byland. Hardison. Sent back of the net. Again, sets up back around, and Mancera kept alive by Domino. Barrett now coming is Thompson. Up into the rafters, and violation on Southwest, and that's going to be 8-point lead now for Houston Tillotson. Mir Tillman. And the ace for Tillman. And that is match point. As her first ace today. And her 18th of the season. Over the top, Mancera. Barrett. Tillman sets up for Thompson. Lopez. All the way down, Hardison. Over the top, Tillman. Barrett sets up again, Thompson. Kept alive. Milam over the Joyner. Joyner finds the line. The senior keeps the season going. It's a little bit longer for Southwest. Joyner, her fourth kill of the match now. Hardison with the serve. Over the top, he gets the service ace. So 24-17, 7-point advantage still. Third match point coming up here for Houston Tillotson. Domino, Barrett pushes over to Thompson, and off the fingertips, that'll do it. Houston Tillotson will win it in straight sets over The University of Southwest 25-18, 25-15, and 25-17. Houston Tillotson will improve now on the season to 25-5 and 4-10 all time in the conference tournament. Will advance to another conference tournament championship game, which will be tomorrow against the winner of our next matchup coming up at about 7 o'clock or so, maybe a little earlier. We'll keep you updated. So 7 o'clock actually is going to be the start time, 7 o'clock for this one, as they will face the winner of Our Lady Lake and Wiley College. University of Southwest fought hard all year, fought hard in this match. A little bit closer. They played a little harder than the score might indicate, as they will end the season now at 12-20 on the year, and will be 10-10 all-time in conference tournament play. And look for a lot of improvement because a lot of young players, freshmen and sophomores, and we'll have just 2 seniors next year returning. And Tori Joyner, the senior out of Killeen, Texas, her season comes to an end here in this one. As coming up here, as we will have again the final in 3 sets. Houston Tillotson takes it over the University of Southwest. They advance the championship game, which is tomorrow. Second semifinal coming up at 7 o'clock tonight. Tune back in for that one. Our Lady Lake University 3 seed against 2 seed Wiley College and last year's conference tournament champion. So, from everybody here, Mike Thompson saying so long, everybody. We'll see you at 7. You've been watching the 2019 Red River Athletic Conference Volleyball Tournament on the Rack Sports Net.